Welcome back, all my gnarly ones. It's Gator Mike here in the booth with you on this fine Monday evening for some NARL Cup Series action from the Paperclip. Yeah, that's right. The Cup Series is heading to Martinsville Speedway, the smallest track on the circuit this evening. Fresh off the NARL 100th race at Talladega last week, how quickly can these drivers adapt to this super tight, super heavy braking, paperclip shaped track in the Commonwealth of Virginia? We're going to find out. I'm by myself in the booth tonight, so hope you don't get too annoyed by my voice this evening, but it is just surely going to be a good race. This track always produces some great racing, some tempers, and some accidents. So I'm sure we will see all three over the course of tonight. Heading into this race, Big Jim won the NARL 100 last week for his series leading third Cup race, his third win this season. So he's heading into his home state tonight. This is his favorite track on the entire game. This is the one he wants the most. So can Jim go from Talladega to Martinsville and back to back? We'll find out, but he's got some stiff competition in the form of Captain Killam, who is a multi-time winner here at Martinsville Speedway and one of the best on the entire game at this place. There's also some other quick drivers in the field tonight. TK270 Kelvin, he enjoys this track a lot. Chapman, Xfinity regular, getting a call up for tonight, so I guess he feels like Martinsville is a pretty good track for him as well. So about 15, 16 drivers in the show tonight. We are surely going to see the bumpers getting used at all points this evening. So the drivers are in qualifying right now. We'll get results here in just a minute. But a Martinsville on this game is synonymous with a bubble. These drivers will go off into these corners, not hit the driver in front of them, but on the other driver's view from their POV, it's going to shoot them up the track. There is a bubble in between these cars. How will these drivers be able to handle it? Who will be able to keep their tempers down, stay calm, stay focused, and bring it home for the victory tonight? It's going to be a good one. So we've got 250 laps around this track tonight. 2 times wear. It's a 50% race. All flags on. So black flags, cautions are relaxed, stages, and damage on as well. The stages, they will top 5 receive points in each stage. So 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the drivers there, and the winner of each stage gets a playoff point. At the very end of the night, we will award final results points with 5 points, 5 playoff points going to the winner. Big Jim comes in tonight, your points leader here in the Cup Series, having finished in the top 5 in all but one race this season. However, he does not get the pole for tonight's race. The pole goes to Chapman, 0102. So the rookie gets the call up, makes the most of it, and gets the pole award. As I await invites from some of these drivers. So Chapman will start on the inside of the front row. He will be leading the field to green tonight. On the outside of the front row is going to be Big Jim. So they will lead the field to green on the front row this evening. A couple of the other favorites, Captain Killam will be starting back in 7th place, so he's got some work to do here in stage number 1. And now they are going to spam me with invites, so I don't mind that. Thank you, LD Allen 97, who is in the field. All right, I had to tell those guys to stop because I know that little black box is popping up in the top left-hand corner of y'all's screen. Got some clowns here in the Cup Series for sure. All right, well, I'm ready for tonight's race. Like I said, it's going to be 250 laps around this track, and these guys are going to be hurting by the end of this. I've seen somewhere where wheels might be more conducive for success at this track, especially on a long run. So we're going to see if that plays out tonight. So let's see. On the second row, we're going to have Jagboy lining up in third place, and Sharp going to be in fourth. Rounding out your top five is going to be Ace Strikes. So two-time winner this season, both at Auto Club, both with fuel mileage. It's going to line up inside the top five. This track tonight is going to challenge these drivers both mentally and physically, as these Cup cars on this track tend to get super loose coming off of each corner, and these drivers are going to have to find a way to tighten it up or do something to keep it straight. So we're going to go ahead and join. I'm going to go blue screen here, so don't mind me. Draven starting in the back. All right. So the Xfinity 500 250 here tonight at Martinsville Speedway, brought to you tonight by Fanatec. Got the whole setup there, the wheel, the pedals, and the shifter. Go to fanatec.com. St. Patty's Day is coming up. Easter coming up. Go buy yourself one. Got the stimulus checks too. Stimulus checks came out, income taxes. Yeah, got that extra money floating around and you want a wheel? Got one right there. As we are loading in here right as they take the green flag, so they're going off into turn one for the very first time. Chapman and Big Jim, your top two. Jim with a great run on the outside off of corner number two, trying to take the point here from Chapman for the first time tonight. He is going to be able to clear him off into turn three. So power move there by Big Jim. Clears Chapman on the very first lap. He's going to lead lap number one. All the action is going to be happening towards the back of the field, though. These guys are going to try to settle in, find a groove. Jagboy comes out third place. Sharp at fourth. TK270 Kelvin loves this place. Ends up with the top five spot here on lap number two. Looks like something happened to Ace Strikes. Started in fifth place. He's all the way about half a track behind these guys. So something happened to him here early on. Two wide racing here in the back. Best battles on the track right here are towards the back of the field. Nick, crunching it up, coming out of turn number four there, the RKR teammates. Nick making his way back to the Cup Series this week after missing the NARL 100 last week at Talladega. You see Draven in the number 6 looking to get his way underneath Lieutenant Crunch. He does pass him cleanly there. Towards the lighter half of this field, I2 ball stick for you in the number 8, riding in the very back of this line. Right there. Came so close, agonizingly close to his first victory in the NARL last week in the NARL 100. One lap short on fuel. His outlook for tonight was not as positive as it was at Talladega, so he's just looking to survive tonight. Back to the front of the field, we have Chapman and Big Jim looking to stretch a little bit of a gap over Jagboy, as they have done so. About, well, I'd say about a second over third place. At this point, all these drivers are looking to find a groove as their tires are going to start wearing. We're going to start seeing those snappy loose conditions off the corner here in the next few laps. It doesn't take too long for that to happen. There are 64 laps here in stage number 1. They're already on lap number 8. What he considers one of his crown jewels, one of his favorite tracks. He's not been able to win it yet in the NARL, and I think he'd want this more than a 500 victory, being completely honest here. These guys have stretched out a huge gap now over third place. That gap is almost doubled here in just a couple laps. Boy now over 3 seconds behind your leader, Big Jim. On Brothers Pizza number 4. TK 270 Kelvin right there behind him in the number 88. See if we can't go find Captain Killam and see how his progress is going. Looks like he's made his way up to 6th place. Grab a stage point here from Sharp. Oh, Sharp gets loose. Great save. A little bit loose there from Sharp. He lets Killam go. Killam already up into your top 5. He's going to be one of the favorites here tonight. If you guys have any favorites over there in the chat, just let me know. Let me know who you think is going to win this race. We have a battle for 3rd place. TK Kelvin is going to make his way around Boy there for 3rd. So Captain Killam is now going to close in on his TJR teammate. Looking to grab 4th place. Boy misses his line just a little bit. So he's going to diamond it off the corner. But he gets loose. Is he going to save it? He does. Great save by Jag. He almost overcorrected and lost it. L.D. Allen riding back here in 7th place. Runner-up finisher last week in the NARL 100. 2nd time this season he's finished runner-up at a plate track. Came oh so close in the Daytona 500 as well. Finishing just behind Captain Killam as Joe gets loose. You already heard in the inside wall. Got some left front damage there. There now on the number 18 M&M's Toyota. Kembro with heavy damage. Yeah, another Elite Motorsports teammate there. Big damage on his number 20. Leaders are already making their way through lap traffic. And Chapman has closed right in on the bumper of Big Jim. Jim gets loose. Chapman to the outside. We have a fight for the lead. Jim pushes him up the track just a little bit, but here comes Chapman with a big run on the outside lane. Jim holds it off for now. Where will Chapman look to make a move again? Impressive stuff here from the rookie. Jim feeling the pressure tonight at Martinsville. Just a little bit. Chapman's going to look underneath. Got to battle again. Jim's going to lead this lap. Clean racing from these two. Jim with a run on the outside off the corner. Chapman with the preferred line here. And Chapman is going to be able to clear for the lead. NARL Xfinity Series regular, the rookie, passes Big Jim. 96 looking powerful here early on tonight at Martinsville. Big move there from the 96. As these two have stretched their gap out over 3rd place to over 5 seconds. We've got more lap traffic up ahead. Looks like Lieutenant Crunch among others. You already heard Ace Strikes. I see up the road just a bit. Staying on the lead lap is going to be important tonight. There might be a lot of cars that end up going a lap down. Crunch lets them by. Doesn't even put up a fight. Crunch is just trying to survive tonight. Chapman, next car he's going to see his Elite Motorsports teammate, Cup Series regular. You already heard he's got a lot of damage on the nose of his number 18, so I don't think he's going to hold up Chapman too much. Jim not letting Chapman go. Eight laps remaining here in stage number 1. Chapman ever closer than you already heard here. He's going to make the move here down the back straightaway. And clears his teammate off of 4. So you already heard goes a lap down here early on. Next up will be Nick, 2357, and the number 48, RKR Chevrolet. And ahead of him will be Ace Strikes. Got quite a few drivers here already getting a lap down. As you already heard, gets loose again. That car is feeling wicked right now. Nick out of the way. Chapman gets around. Right, I'm going to move around just a little bit, let these leaders keep on racing. We're going to go find some more battles on track. Jag Boy, Sharp, the Ghost, all right here together. Oh, Jag Boy with a big nudge to Sharp there, going off into 3. Big bumper. Sharp shows his displeasure there. Gives him a little tap going off down the front straightaway there and into 1. Going to pull the over under. The 9 car is going to grab that spot back. Now the Ghost gives Jag Boy a shove going into 3. Here comes Draven trying to make his way through. Guys back here are not liking each other right now. Sharp gets really loose, saves it. This is the point of the run where these cars are not handling well. Jag lets the Ghost go. Desperate need of adjustments for some of these drivers. Ghost in the wall. Draven closing in on Sharp. As this is a big battle, and you see the leaders back here in the back of this pack. Look at all this traffic already. Leaders trying to navigate their way through the whole field right now. Chapman on the high side of Jag Boy there, and this is nervous moments for the leaders. Chapman moves Ghost up the track, gets him out of the way. Jim gets a little bit loose. Oh, some contact with Kepro. Jim in the wall. Man, big damage for Jim too. He's got a lot of aero damage. Aero down to 72% for Big Jim. Jim got caught by the lap traffic. As Chapman tries to make his way through here. Chapman has had no problems with any of the lap traffic so far. Big Jim found trouble with Kepro. Chapman making his way up to Sharp here. Not exactly sure what spot Sharp's running in at the moment. Jim will change his status back so I can see, but he's got it on his car status right now after that incident. Chapman cleanly around Sharp. Sets his sights on Draven to put him a lap down. Draven making his return to the NARL's Cup Series after a brief retirement. He's coming back part-time here to fill a spot for TJR left by another driver. Draven going to step up here. He's the leader of our Project Cars 2 series that runs Saturday nights. The British Touring Cars this season here for our Project Cars 2 series. If you're interested in running a little bit of PC2, just hit up Draven64. I'll go ahead and put it on your screen here. If I can find it. Draven64. Bottom left. Get him up on PlayStation, and he'll get you hooked up in the Project Cars 2 series. So he's going to let our leader Chapman by. Classy move there from the driver of the number 6. As I don't know if Nick lagged out or if that was another 704 moment with Nick, but he was sitting on pit lane. Stream looks like it was a 704 glitch that put Nick on pit lane yet again. Thank you, 704, for always, you know, lagging Jim out of, or lagging Nick out of each broadcast. Love you guys for it. So somehow Jim right now is surviving in second place with all of that damage. Got TK270 Kevin here right behind him. Captain Killam right there in 4th place behind him. All of this is happening way far behind the leader, Chapman. 7 or 8 seconds behind our leader. So Chapman has set sail. Great paint scheme there from Captain Killam. During this broadcast tonight is going to become increasingly difficult to know who is running where and who's on the lead lap, but I'm going to try my best. Pardon me if I get a couple of things incorrect as we try to keep track of where everybody is. But I know this right here is a battle for 3rd. As Killam really threads the needle there. Kevin got loose off of turn 4. Killam trying to capitalize on that. And makes his way around. So put Killam in 3rd place. LD Allen, Big Jim, not for position. Teammates though. Allen lets Jim around. Here's our leader right now, Chapman. Coming up on Lieutenant Crunch, another lapped vehicle. He's made his way up through a good portion of this field here. Going to put a lot of guys behind the 8 ball here, heading off into stage number 2. Still a long way to go here in stage 1. We're going to have 11 laps remaining. Crunch out of the way of the leader. Chapman right now is just out here cruising. Looking to not make any mistakes here as he's got stage 1 here under wraps. Leads the field by half a lap over Big Jim. So that's going to be roughly 10 seconds over 2nd place. Gander lets his teammate by. Kebro, also a rookie to the NARL's Cup Series this season. Had a very successful season in Xfinity last year, making the championship 4, coming home second in the championship with 3 or 4 wins. 2 of them clutch performances in the playoffs, so he made the move up to the Cup Series this season. Martinsville is not one of his tracks. Said that before the night, he was not looking forward to this race, and it's showing. He's looking to just grab as many points as possible, not really looking to be in contention here this evening. Jim's still in second place. Sharp is a lap down, the Ghost is a lap down. Chapman is setting such a furious pace right now. We're only going to have 4 or 5 cars in the lead lap on this stage break. Dominant performance from the number 96, eliminating as much competition as possible here in stage 1. Battle here between Draven and Ace Strikes. Ace Strikes, this is race number 5, I believe, here at the very infant stages of his NARL career. Already picked up 2 wins at Auto Club, the doubleheader. Using strategy for both, and one of the most impressive debuts we've ever seen here in the NARL. Less than 5 to go here in stage number 1. Captain Killam trying to find his way through the traffic. He's going to have company here with TK270 Kelvin. It's a bump there from the 88. Killam finding it really hard to get around Allen. He's going to give him a bump. He's going to move him out of the way. He's done with it. Captain Killam says, I'm fighting for stage points right here. Get out of my way. Moves Allen right up the track. Only got a couple laps left. 1 to go here in stage number 1. Dominant stage here from Chapman tonight. They're 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage 1. He's going to pick up his first career Cup Series stage win. Chapman 0102 takes stage 1. Jim comes home second. Captain Killam hangs on for third. TK270 Kelvin is going to end up with 4th. And Ace Strikes rounding out your top 5. So after stage number 1, we only have 4 cars on the lead lap. Ace Strikes will make it 5 with the free pass. So 5 cars on the lead lap and a 16-car field here tonight. And some of these guys got some work to do. We had no cautions for cause in stage 1, so this is a lot of drivers' first opportunity for adjustments to their cars here tonight. Can any of these guys make it any better? Lining up for stage 2. Big Jim with his shifter restart gets a great start, jumps right down in front of Killam. We're going to have 61 laps here in stage 2. So Jim already right back up to second place after fixing that damage and restarting 4th. Jagboy with a full send into 1. 3 wide off of 2. That's not going to work. Had 1 in the inside wall. Might have been Kebro. Forgot to back out and pick up Nick. We will do that for the final stage. Draven, the first car, a lap down. Running in 6th. We'll try to monitor the free pass situation as best we can. Incredible first stage from Chapman, though, lapped all the way up to 4th place. Back on board here with some RKR Chevrolets and an affiliate. 3 wide down the front straightaway, all 3 of them. Right now on board with the number 9 of Sharp 24, Coach O, the Raging Cajun. Mid-pack battle. Surrounds. So we've got Draven in 6th. Jag 7th, Ghost 8th, Crunch 9th, Sharp 10th, roughly. Sharp moves his teammate right up the track. Is Crunch going to give it back? Yes, he does. Controversy amongst RKR already here tonight. Sharp and Crunch give it right back to each other. And then Crunch maybe with a little bit of a brake check down the back straightaway. He is upset. Teammates are throwing hands. Sharp punted again, this time by Ace. Ace on the lead lap trying to make his way back up to the leaders. Tempers are starting to flare here at Martinsville. Kevin running in 3rd. The top 2 have checked out already. This is race number 11 here in season number 4 for the NARL's Cup Series. And this is the last chance for somebody to race their way into the All-Star race. As next week we will have our All-Star festivities Monday night. Our 4th annual All-Star event. Previous winners of our All-Star race, Draven 64, Max Boost 27, and LD Allen 97 with an upset victory last season in the All-Star race. All 3 of those will be locked into the show, along with points, Cup Series points winners since the last All-Star event. And racing their way in from the showdown, we'll have a few drivers, Xfinity regulars who have won a race this season, Truck Series regulars who have won a race this season, and any Cup Series regulars who have not won a race this season will comprise the showdown race, looking to race their way into the All-Star main event. And a couple of fan votes coming our way too. So make sure to tune in next Monday night for our All-Star festivities, as the Cup Series is off this Thursday for a much-needed break. We've got a caution. Caution on the track. I don't see what brought it out. Ace has got a ton of damage. Kevbro, Crunch. Those cars, all 3 of them with heavy damage. That might have been where the accident happened. So this is going to let a driver back on the lead lap here. This is going to get Jag Boy back on the lead lap. So Jag managed to get around his teammate Draven. He is now going to be back on the lead lap. So first caution for cause tonight. Looked to be a 3-car incident there involving Ace Strikes, Kevbro, and Lieutenant Crunch. Big Jim picks up a spot on the pit stops. And look at that shifter go. Big jump, big launch there. Hits the curbing in turn 1 though, but is able to clear Chapman off of 2. So lead change, Big Jim back to the front. Chapman right there on his nose. We've got a cluster here in the back, and our Lewis way up the track. Allen gets pushed onto the curb there by Sharp, it appeared. Great save by Allen. So top 5 are clear of any lap traffic. First car lap down is going to be the Ghost there in 7th place. Followed by Draven. Oh, Ghost with a big shot there to Ace. Ghost with a good run off corner number 2. Is he going to take a peek here? Not for position. No, he holds back there. Captain Killam looking to get under Kevin there. Kevin chops down. Killam lets off. Ace right at the back of Killam. Killam's going to have some heavy rear end damage after that. So side by side for 3rd. Contact again. Still side by side for 3rd. Killam's fighting hard to find his way around Kevin here. Looks to pinch him off of 2. Does not complete the pass. There he does. He gets a good run off of 4, and he does complete the pass there on the number 88. So put Killam up to 3rd place. Here comes Kevin with a bunch back to punt back to Killam. Really drove it off into 1, so now he's going to have the inside lane. Kevin gets loose. Here comes Ace Strikes right up here. These guys, they're starting to fight. They're starting to get upset here. Ace Strikes looking for 3rd place. Moves Kevin out of the way. Still fighting for 3rd. It's bunched up everybody behind him. Clears the 88 to move Ace Strikes up to 3rd. Kevin back to 4th. Killam has got the Ghost underneath of him. Not for position as Ghost tries to make his lap back the hard way. Killam is back to 5th. He's got his teammate Jagboy right behind him. That is for position. Jagboy, the last car on the lead lap at the moment, in 6th. Leaders are starting to get spicy. Back up to the front too. Big Jim still out in front of Chapman here. Making another lap around this short half-mile paperclip in Southern Virginia. We're going to have 31 laps left here in stage number 2, so halfway through the stage this time by. These two have been the class of the field tonight. Crunch gets out of the way. Chapman looking for his first career NARL victory. He has not picked one up yet in the Xfinity Series this season, in his rookie season. Looking to stun the field tonight by picking up a cup dub. 96 has been stout all evening. Drove away in stage number 1, winning the stage. Right now hanging tough with Big Jim here in stage 2. Have been the class of the field tonight. They have got a very big gap yet again over 3rd place. Ace Strikes way back here. He's 5 seconds behind the leaders. Chapman inching ever closer to Jim. Gives him a little bit of a nudge there. He's going to look underneath for the lead. Chapman seems to have a really good long run car. Did the same thing in stage 1. He's doing it here in stage 2, door to door. Jim chops him off into 3. Chapman gets loose, saves it. This is like a heavyweight fight here. Top 2 cars tonight. They've been battling all night. Chapman looking to get back around as these tires age. Jim gets loose. Jim in the curb. Chapman with a great run off at 2. Is he going to give Jim room? He does. But Jim drives in there up the track, pushes Chapman wide. Takes the spot back. These 2 leaders are going back and forth as they approach lap traffic. Jim skims the wall. What's going to happen here? They got a whole gaggle of cars in front of them. Chapman gives Jim the nudge back. Ballstick gets out of the way. 2 by 2 for the lead. Kev Bro approaching from the front. These guys are going to have to get this sorted out before they hit these lap cars. Chapman's going to be able to clear for the lead. He's got his teammate Kemper right in front of him. He's going to go high. Gets out of the way. Jim looks back underneath. Back and forth these guys go. This is incredible. Jim washes him up the track again. And takes it back. They've got a couple of more Elite Motorsports teammates in front of them with You Already Heard and R. Lewis. We have a caution. Caution is out. Kebro heavy damage. Crunch heavy damage. So Kebro and Crunch again might have been involved in something here. Wow, we had some incredible racing there. Wow. So, after the last caution, we had some drivers stay out and take the wave around. So we have at least 11 cars on the lead lap here. Top 10 are all on the lead lap. We've got a bunch of cars back on the lead lap. So all the results from stage 1 have been negated. Oh, these restarts are always a mess. Jim looking to drive away. This is going to be advantage Jim with a short run to end the stage because Chapman's car is not as fast as Jim's on the short run, but he's got a rocket ship on a long run. So advantage Jim right now for stage 2. Killen and Kevin going back at it for 3rd. Killen clears. Sharp and Jag right here, who we're on board with, battling for the 5th and final stage point. Sharp coming through. You already heard right here, highest he's been tonight. You see him in the number 18 M&M's Toyota. Moving his way up through the field. He's up in 7th. We're going to have 13 laps to go at the line. CTK missed his mark there. Up ahead, missed the braking point, ran wide. No harm, no foul. Retains all of his track position. Back up in front of the field, though. As it looked like Chapman was able to close in just a little bit on Jim. Still a bit of a gap. That said, Jim's got a really quick, short-run vehicle. Can he create enough of a gap here to be able to hold on for the Stage 2 victory? If Jim wins this stage, it would be his 4th stage win of the season and an extra playoff point for him. So very important that Jim can hold off his Xfinity regular here. Captain Killen has some free space behind him for the first time tonight. So he's trying to keep in touch with these 2 drivers. Chapman has closed in on Jim right there on the back bumper now. The Dow number 3 is feeling the pressure. Right there, pushing him through the corner as we are less than 10 to go. We'll be coming to 7 at the line. Right there on the bumper of Jim. Chapman looking to keep a sweep alive. He won the pole. He's won stage 1. Looking to grab stage 2 is Jim. Wheeling it. Gets super loose off of turn 2. Chapman looks to the outside. Gets a great launch off of 4. He's going to look underneath. Jim blocks it. Chapman goes back high. Jim trying to hold on here, driving for a stage 2 life, it seems like. Chapman fires it up the middle. Right through the middle of that corner, had a great launch through. Gets to the inside of Jim. As we've got another caution. Is that going to end the stage? No, it is not. That is not end the stage, I don't believe. Nope, that is not in the stage. So Allen, a lot of damage. He was involved in that. Looks like You Already Heard was involved in that as well. Lots of damage to the 18. So most of the drivers are going to be back on the lead lap at this point. Trying to figure out how many laps we're going to have here to finish stage 2. Had some stay out, some pit. Chapman looking to make a move on the outside. This is a 1-lap shootout for stage 2. 1 lap. Jim and Chapman side by side. Here comes Captain Killen with a nudge to Jim. Who's going to get the stage 2 win? Here comes Chapman. Jim's going to hang on. Chapman takes 2nd. Captain Killen gets 3rd. Fourth is going to be Jagboy, and NR Lewis with some fresh tires sneaks up through there for 5th. So this is where I'm going to back out real quick and pick Nick back up while we're in this stage break. So we might miss the restart of stage 3, maybe, depending on how quick I am here. So we're going to pick Nick back up here at the beginning of stage number 3. We'll go blue screen. Good thing I've got an enormous amount of invites. Thanks to all the drivers. All right, we're not going to miss much of this. So NR Lewis is going to line up on the front row in the lead here to start stage number 3. He stayed out. He pitted coming to 1 to go there in stage 2. So he gains a lot of track position here. And he's going to line back up in first place. Steve, you can thank 704 for that. We are back in here. They've completed one lap of stage 3. They're on lap number 2 here of stage 3, the final stage tonight. NR Lewis is your leader after using some pit strategy there. LD Allen up to second place. So you've got F76 right now, 2, 3, and 4 with Big Jim and Ace Strikes. Elite 1 and 5. And 6. So F76 and Elite, 3 of each comprise your top 6. Chapman with the send there. Looking to keep Jim right in front of him. NR Lewis, your leader. Lewis is not looking forward to tonight's race, but here he is leading the field here in the final stage. So Big Jim gets a run on Lewis. He's going to try to clear him into the 1. And does so. So Big Jim takes back the lead of this race. Chapman looking to get around his teammate here for second. Looks like Lewis is just going to let him go, knowing he's not as fast as his teammate Chapman. So Big Jim, Chapman back up in the front. 1 and 2 again. Ace Strikes now looking for Lewis here. Third place, changing hands. So Ace up here trying to prove that Autoflug was no fluke. Auto Club, as you already heard, gives a bumper to his teammate Lewis, gets around. So you already heard up to 4th place. If you remember in stage 1, that 18 car was just all over the place. The handling on that thing was wicked. It was bad, but he's got it fixed here. Now he's up inside the top 5 and 4th. As Killam comes through for a top 5 spot on Lewis. We're on board with 7th place runner TK270 Kelvin. Killam clears Lewis for 5th. TK looking to get 6th. Killam underneath Joe for 4th. Lewis gives Joe a bumper back. Captain Killam up to 4th place. Looking to pick up another Martinsville victory tonight. As there is Nick, we do have him back. Crunch underneath Draven. Who have checked out again over Ace Strikes and Captain Killam. They have been the absolute class of the field here tonight. Close in here just a little bit. As Killam has won this track 3 times. He is undefeated here at Martinsville. I want to bring that up. So he's trying to keep that streak alive. Undefeated at Martinsville in the NARL. But he's got some work to do if he wants to catch Jim and Chapman, who seem to have the better cars than him this evening. So this is where Chapman's car starts to come alive as Jim's tires wear down just a bit. Right there on the bumper. This battle rages on between Jim and Chapman. With 103 laps remaining, these drivers will have to make a green flag pit stop here in stage 3. If there are no cautions for accidents, which we've seen a few here tonight. I apologize for showing the leaders here a lot tonight, but it has been the best battle on the track between these two. Chapman here as they close in on I-2 Boston for you to give him a lap down. Has a little bit of a bump there from Jim. Gets underneath. Boston gets out of the way. So here we are, side by side for the lead yet again here tonight at Martinsville between Jim and Chapman. These guys have gone back and forth with each other all night long. On this time. Chapman gonna have to settle back into second place. Jim hits the curb. That might be the mistake there that Chapman needed to get by. He washes Jim up the track like Jim has done to him. Jim's so strong on that outside lane, though. Incredibly strong as Chapman now hits the curb. Jim holds on. Battle rages on. I want to tell you guys to go ahead and go visit shopjdcnc.com. They have all sorts of awesome gifts, ideas, and stuff on there. Check them out for sure. They made an awesome wall plaque for Big Jim for the NARL 100 victory last week. If you haven't seen it, go check out our Facebook page. We posted it on there, as well as our Twitter. shopjdcnc.com. They make all kinds of awesome stuff. Mr. Williams got his beer mugs from his Daytona win in the Truck Series. So anything you want, custom engraving, shirts, hats, laser printing, anything, go give them a check out. They are awesome. As Chapman makes his way by Big Jim here for the lead finally. Move the 96 back to the front. As Jim is going to try to hang on. Let's see if Jim can keep in tow here with Chapman. Once Chapman got those old tires in stage 1, he was able to drive away just a little bit. See if Jim made some adjustments there to hang to the back of the number 96 this time around here in the final stage, where Chapman's going to be able to drive away. He's already gapped him by about half a second. As they approach lap traffic, they got Nick and Kevbro right here in front of them. Kevbro really loose, hits the inside wall again, lets the leaders by after that mistake. Got the Ghost here around, coming off of 2. That was a hairy situation for the leaders. Had a lap car sitting there in the grass. Looks like he might have caught the curb and spun around as Nick lets them by. So they've cleared all of them. They are now approaching NR Lewis, who led a few laps here at the beginning of the final stage, but has now dropped off the pace. He will be the next car up. These leaders have a 4-second gap over third place Captain Killen. So while it's settled down right here, we're going to do a crank it up for just a minute. Listen to Chapman's engine noise here as he navigates Martinsville Speedway, and I'll be back in just a minute. Nice little crank it up there here in the final stage tonight at Martinsville Speedway. It is a super track, but not a super speedway, as Chapman has been able to gap Big Jim while I was away from the console for just a minute, and is now driven out to a pretty substantial lead here over Jim. Long run speed here coming into play for Chapman, as pit stops are looming here in the back half of the final stage. Still got 80 laps remaining at the line. Jim's got about 37 laps left of fuel. So still a ways before pit stops. See how much Chapman can spread and stretch this gap out over Jim before those pit stops. Might be key to the win. So while they've spread it out, we'll go back through the field here a little bit. Got Jagboy here. Jagboy, one of only 2 drivers to win in all 3 series of the NARL. Former Xfinity Series Final 4 driver, Truck Series winner, Cup Series winner, 2-time Cup Series winner, maybe 3. Go back and look. I'll double check that right now. That way I can get y'all some accurate information here. Jagboy is a 3-time Cup Series winner. I know he's won Richmond, Pocono, and another one. Here he is. He's got his teammate Draven right behind him. Cycle back to the 6 car. There he is. Draven 64 back in the field tonight. This is his 73rd Cup Series start this evening. He's a 7-time winner in the Cup Series, including a 2-time Daytona 500 winner, 3-time All-Star, 1-time All-Star champion. So he is locked in the field for next week. Making laps here tonight at Martinsville. Boston Ryu, NARL Cup Series rookie. He's been an Xfinity regular the last 3 seasons, making the move up. Wanted a different challenge. Here he is in the Cup Series. Came within 1 lap last week of winning the NARL 100, just short on fuel. So close for him to pick up his first victory. Definitely a confidence boost for him, knowing that he had the car to be able to get it done. And it ended up being a really great run for Ball State. Got a couple of stage top 5s and some stage points there last week as well. So get his season on track. Here's Chapman as he navigates the flat traffic around Jag. And a whole host of others here in front of him. Draven, Sharp. Couple more. Oh, looks like Ghost and Kebro going at it. coming back around to that. That looks a little bit spicy. Just was the leaders by, though. Interesting situation there with we just barely caught. Something happened between Kev Bro and the Ghost there at some point. Make Ghost want to drive the 20 up the track. And here they are. They're about to get back around each other. Nope, Kev Bro's making a pit stop. He's going to make his pit stop. Here's Jim gets through around the Ghost. Ghost making his 14th start here in the Cup Series tonight. He's a one-time winner. Picked up the win last season at Auto Club. He's a one-time Final Four driver in the Xfinity Series where he has 6 wins down there. Rookie this season in the Cup Series. Lieutenant Crunch, former Cup Series champion, Season 1. His 95th start tonight. Has 6 wins. 31 top 5s, 50 top 8 finishes. 2-time All-Star, 1-time champion. Swapped from the 88 to the 24 this season, so we're still trying to adjust to that. Has some troubles here tonight at Martinsville, as you can tell by the damage on the front end of his number 24 Exalta Chevrolet from RKR. Nick, rookie in the Cup Series this season. This is only his 11th start for the Cup Series. He has 37 starts down in Xfinity with 6 wins. So, came into the Cup Series with a lot of hype. Really had a call up last season. Really came close to winning Watkins Glen in his debut in the Cup Series, finishing 2nd place, ultimately to max boost. So not a bad guy to lose to there. Nick's still looking to find victory lane for the first time. Big Jim, 3-time winner this season. Most recently, last race out in the NARL 100 at Talladega. He has got 8 wins so far in the Cup Series here in the NARL, along with 3 in the Xfinity Series. 1-time championship Final Four driver, 1-time Clash champion. Looking to get it done in his home state tonight at Martinsville, his favorite track right now, running in P2. We got Sharp right here. This is start number 50 for Sharp here in the NARL's Cup Series. He's got 2 wins to go along with 2 Xfinity Series wins. So 4-time winner. He's a 1-time All-Star as well. Sharp right now making laps here at Martinsville Speedway for start number 50 as he gets loose off of corner number 2. Ace Strikes, our newest driver in the Cup Series. This is only his 5th start, but already has 2 wins to his name, sweeping the Auto Club doubleheader. TK270 Kelvin, one of our most experienced drivers, the 1-time championship Final Four driver in Season 1. This is start number 100 for TK270 Kelvin, a milestone start here tonight at Martinsville Speedway, one of his favorite tracks. He's got 3 wins in those 100 races to go along with 20 top 5s, 43 top 8s, 4 stage wins, 58 stage top 5s, 3 poles, and he is a 3-time All-Star. Also boasts 1 Xfinity Series win. 4-time winner in the NARL. TK270 Kelvin making a 100 start tonight. On pit lane. Captain Killam here. 96 starts tonight. He has 14 wins. One of the series leaders in wins. Max Boost being number 1. Captain Killam number 2 there with 14 wins. He's a 1-time Daytona 500 champion coming this season. 3-time championship Final Fours driver and 3-time All-Star. 14 wins to match his car number there from Captain Killam. LD Allen on pit lane. He's an NARL Cup Series rookie. This is his 14th start. So still looking for his first Cup Series win, but he's got a pair of 2nd places this season. So that win is coming soon. He's a two-time Xfinity Series winner and a one-time championship Final Four driver for Xfinity. Got the call-up this season and has impressed for the most part. Sitting inside the playoff hunt in the top 8. Not one of his best tracks here tonight, but looking just to survive. You already heard the Iron Man of the NARL's Cup Series. He has made every single race. Yeah, that's right. We've had 101 races, including tonight in the Cup Series. This is start number 101 for You Already Heard. Among those, he's got 11 wins, 58 top 5s, 76 top 8s, 25 stage wins, 101 stage top 5s, 8 poles, 3-time All-Star, 3-time championship Final Four driver, and a Daytona 500 champion. So he has got everything to his name except that elusive Cup Series championship, as he is looking to lock that down here in season number 4. Kev Bro, Cup Series rookie this season, as I mentioned earlier. 4-time winner in Xfinity Series last season, made the Final Four there. This is start number 13 for him, still looking for his first dub. As TK270's Kelvin hits pit lane for the first time. NR Lewis, 79th start tonight. We got a lot of drivers on pit lane here. Elected the pit as we're going through our cycle of pit stops. 4 wins for Lewis last season en route to a Final Four appearance. Came up just short. As our leader Chapman, Big Jim, they're both on pit lane here. And got that nice looking pit road glitch here for these guys. Love to see it. Love to see the 704 pit glitch. But these guys making their final pit stops tonight, at least under green flag racing. May end up with another caution or two at the end of this thing. But for right now, these guys have made their final pit stops tonight with about 50 laps remaining as we look through the field there. So we're back up front with your leader. Not everybody has cycled through. Ace Strikes is still staying out. Oh, Big Jim and ball stick there. Don't know if Jim got any damage from that contact with the wall or not. Caught a lap car just the wrong time as leader Ace Strikes comes in for his final stop, presumably. Number 16 car stretched as long as he could, hoping for a caution to pinch some of these guys a lap down. But he's going to hang on here. Give up the lead coming down pit lane. Final time tonight for driver number 16, Ace Strikes. So that's going to cycle the lead back around to Chapman. As he gets the lead back. You already heard here in second place. Don't know that he's made a pit stop yet. If he has, he pitted really early and gained a lot of track time. He may have done just that. He's going to cycle up to second place with Big Jim in third. Ace Strikes is going to come out in about 4th, 5th place with Captain Killam rounding out your top 5. As we were within the final 50 laps here tonight. Now hits the curve there as he tries to get around Kev Bro. Here comes Big Jim on through. Less than 50 to go. I think getting an exact lap count here in just a minute. As Chapman now is back in the lead. He will be coming to 45 to go. You already heard in second place, Big Jim third. They've got a big gap back to Captain Killam, TK270 Kelvin, of 13 seconds to round out the top 4 and 5. Ace Strikes right in front of your leader, trying to stay on the lead lap. He's running in 6th place. You are looking at 6th, 5th, and 4th place right here in front of Chapman. You Already Heard has fallen off. Big Jim has reclaimed second place. Chapman with a 5-second lead right now over Jim. And with the way the long run car is on the 96, Jim's going to need a caution or a mistake from that driver to be able to catch back up, I feel. Chapman right now is closing in on the top 5 here. These guys do not want to give up a lap to our leader as they are fighting for position. Fighting to stay on the lead lap as well. Right in front of your leader is the battle for 5th. Kelvin has it. Ace wants it. Ace is a little bit faster. He's got fresher tires than Kevin. He's going to get around this time by. Keeps giving the bump to the number 88. Here comes Chapman with a big bump to the 88. Chapman's tired of waiting. He doesn't want these guys to hold him up. He's got Ace strikes right in front of him. Ace was one of the last drivers to pit. He's got the freshest tires of anybody in the field. That long run car of Chapman is just so good. He's able to keep up with Ace. Ballstick letting the leaders go by. So Ace running in 5th right here in front of Chapman, our leader. Captain Killam, next car up in 4th place. As it looks like You Already Heard might have pitted, so he stayed out as long as he could. Ace Strikes is now 4th place. Captain Killam in 3rd. My apologies. But it is a huge gap between Chapman and Jim. It's 5 seconds, but a big gap back between Jim and Killam is 13.5 seconds between 2nd and 3rd place. Ooh. A little bit loose there on entry, or maybe a little bit of a lag there from Chapman. That's not what he needs. Up. Doesn't want any problems with it as he is coming oh so close to his first Cup win. He can taste it. Gonna have 33 laps to go at the line. Jim closing in just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Knocked off a couple of tenths here in the past couple laps. Dropped it down to 4.8 seconds. As Chapman now gets some track position on Ace, is going to look to put him a lap down. And he does so, so 4th place has now gone a lap down. Chapman sets his sights on 3rd place. Captain Killam, Ballstick making a late pit stop. Jim. Jim with some clean track right now. Not making up much time with it though. On board with Ace Strikes right now, sitting in your free pass position. You're looking ahead at the leader, Chapman. In the final stages of this Xfinity 250 for the North American eRacing League's Cup Series. Race number 11 of the season. These guys get a week off, and then the All-Star race next week. So a nice little break for these Cup drivers coming up. Relax, regroup, take a breather. Chapman around Jag, Ace around Jag. place. Captain Killam a lap down. Remember, Captain Killam is undefeated at Martinsville, but it looks like tonight he's going to find his kryptonite, as victory lane is going to become elusive for Captain Killam here for the first time in his NARL career. Looking to survive now. Come home with a top 5 finish, as we only have 2 cars remaining on the lead lap, as Chapman and Big Jim, Chapman especially on the long run, has put a hurting on this entire field tonight. An absolutely dominant performance from the 96. Second ever Cup start here in the NARL. His first came in race number 1 of the NARL's doubleheader at Auto Club. We have 24 laps remaining. We're at the line. So not much time left here. You get about 3 laps per minute, so about 8 minutes remaining in this race. Guys on wheels, even on controllers, this is one of the most physically and mentally demanding tracks on the circuit. Their legs, their arms, their fingers, they've got to be stinging at this point. Can they stay focused with just a few laps remaining? It's been a long race for some of these guys. Can they keep it together? Bring it home strong. Chapman's still logging laps here. He has some more lap traffic in front of him. One of them being an ally, and you already heard a couple of them being on some opposing teams, but you got to think these guys, they've shown a lot of respect tonight, and they'll continue to do so here as Chapman approaches. Draven, LD, Allen battling here side by side. Allen's going to, oh, he pinched down just a little bit, but gave the room to Chapman. Chapman now sees Draven up ahead. Draven's going to let him go. Classy move there from the 6 car. Yet again tonight, these drivers have shown a lot of respect. There have been some incidents on track, some tempers did flare, but for the most part, these guys have been very nice with each other. As Chapman gets a little bit of a snap there off the floor. He's now got a friend ahead of him, and you already heard. $18 laps left. Gap between Chapman and Jim has fluctuated between about 4.5 to 5 seconds for the most part. Hasn't really changed past that. Chapman, you gotta believe he's feeling the nerves here. Can he keep it together? Closing in on that first dub. Going to let him go here into 3. So Chapman around another lap car. Got a straightaway ahead of Big Jim right now. And he strikes, gets around his teammate Allen. He's going to battle Captain Killam here for 3rd place. Mark just a little bit that allows Ace to get underneath, but he's not going to have the run off in the corner. He's going to slide up into the wall just a tad. Hangs on there. Holds off the challenge from Ace Strikes yet again. Chapman coming up to Nick. Oh, Nick gets loose. Oh, scary moment there for Chapman. We're going to be at 12 to go at the line. Oh, wreck on the back straightaway. Is that going to bring out a caution? No, it doesn't. Jagboy is still sitting there. He gets going right it again. Maybe a little bit of a lag situation there. I don't know what that was. Interesting situation there. Jagboy was sitting against the inside wall. Looked like it collected another vehicle. No caution was called. That would have been exactly what Jim needed to get back in contention here. Chapman now has a lot of clean track ahead of him. You're less than 10 to go. 9 at the line. Chapman, I'm just going to take it easy here. I got no traffic around me at all. No need to push anymore. He's got a lot of lap traffic between himself and Jim. Jim's still trying to make it through all of this mess. Battle for third race on between Dillon and Ace Strikes. Oh, Killam messes up just a little bit there. That checks everybody up. TK270 Kelvin, where did he come from? He's battling for a top 5 spot. These guys are getting a little together. Oh, Ace goes in there, torpedoes his teammate Jim. Mistake from Ace. They all keep it together there. Chapman, though, he's got clean track around him, fresh air. Going to be 5 to go right here at the line. 5 more times around this track for Chapman to pick up his first career win in the NARL in any series. The Xfinity regular getting a call-up for this race, and he is making the most of it. Jim trying to get around Captain Killam here. They are in second and third place, respectively, but different laps. Ace now is able to get around Captain Killam there. Oh, but Captain Killam turns him right up into the wall. He wrecks Ace. I don't know what that was about. Wow. Ace Strikes still trying to get it back together as after Captain Killam took him out. So controversy at the end of this. Interesting situation there as Chapman sees the white flag. Next flag is going to end this race one more time around the paperclip for his first win to lock himself into the All-Star race. Half lap remaining for Chapman. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Here comes the number 96. Keep it straight, and he's got it. Chapman picks up the win at Martinsville. Big Jim comes home second. TK270 gets third. And big wreck on the line. Jagboy upside down. Oh man, disappointment for Jim. You know he wanted this one bad. Comes home just short of a win here at Martinsville. tonight, Chapman. I'll wait to get fast laps here in the lobby, and then we'll go ahead and get Chapman in here for a winner's interview. What a dominant performance from the driver, the number 96 tonight. Made the most of his call-up, made the most of his opportunity, and brings it home in victory lane. Fastest lap goes to Chapman with a 31. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go blue screen here, invite him in. Give me just a minute. I've got too many friends on that friends list. All right. As we'll go find the winning car tonight. There it is. The number 96 as we await our winner to join our party. We are now joined by our race winner here tonight, Chapman 0102 Xfinity Series regular, getting the call up tonight at Martinsville, and you make the absolute most out of that opportunity with a dominant race car. Chapman, what the heck did you have under the hood of that thing?
Oh my god, that was stressful. That Gaunt Brothers Toyota, man, I tell you what. I don't know, but I just gentle on the gas, I guess, exiting the corners and trying to avoid lap traffic, and oh my god, I don't know.
Man, you had something underneath the hood of that car, some kind of setup to where you just were able to drive away, especially on a long run. And you beat a couple of the best here, as Big Jim, Captain Killam are considered some of the best here at Martinsville Speedway. I mean, first off, congratulations on that. And secondly, can I get that set up at some point in the future?
I'll give it out and stamp it and gift wrap it. But I don't know.
I was talking about it during the race. I don't know whether you're on wheel or controller, but either way, that race, that track is a very difficult track to master, to perfect. And it's one of the most physically and mentally draining and demanding tracks on the entire circuit. How are you feeling there towards the end of that thing to be able to keep your focus after final pit stops and bring it home for your first win?
Well, that final stage, I knew I had a good long run car. Jim was really fast on the short runs, and so I'm like, I just don't need cautions. But I'm like, it's 120 laps. Well, how is there not going to be one? And there wasn't. But like in the Xfinity race, I've had such crappy luck in there, and I'm like, something's going to happen to me here. I sped in the pits in Xfinity, and so I'm like, I got to not do that. And then my teammates weren't doing so good, and they're like, please be a caution, please be a caution. I'm like, you guys can have all the cautions you want on the last lap, but right now, I don't need that right now.
Yeah, there were some definitely hairy moments there coming towards the end of that race as you were trying to navigate through some lap traffic and maybe some cars going around with a little bit of lag, but you were able to keep that 96 out front most of the night, kept it clean, and you brought it home for your first career win here in the NARL. Congratulations. You're also locked into the All-Star race next Monday night, so how are you feeling?
I did not know that. That's awesome. Yeah, just make sure I didn't make mistakes. Like, I never apologized to you, but last night when we all spun out there, I was trying too hard. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take it easy here. It's Cup. I'm not running for points. So I guess I should try that same strategy in Xfinity. But
Well,
it's nice to get a win this league.
you weren't running for points, but you were running for a dub, and you sure as hell came out and got that dub. So congratulations on that. Um, First time up here for a win, so I'm going to give you the time. The floor is yours. Shout out whoever you want to shout out. Go ahead, take it away.
I mean, shout out to all the teammates. They're awesome guys. They made it fun there. We're all laughing during the race. Tommy D is the one that got me in this league. Shout out to him. And Decent for the good setups. I don't remember who it was. I don't think it was him, but somebody else told me to do some little left side air pressures, and they told me don't wreck, and I'm like, that's pretty good advice. So that's about it.
Yeah, if you can keep the car straight, that's half the battle here at Martinsville. But you did it to perfection tonight, Chapman. Congratulations, first career dub. Go celebrate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
As we're going to go ahead and go blue screen yet again, try to get Big Jim up in here, see what he's got to say about his runner-up finish tonight at Martinsville Speedway, one of his better tracks. Got to feel he's going to be just a slight bit disappointed after that. So we'll see if he goes ahead and joins the party here.
Oh, yeah, I want to give a little quick shout out to Jim. That was fun.
Absolutely. Y'all put on a heck of a battle there as we await our runner-up finisher here tonight. If he wants to join, we'll see if he DMs me or whatever. If not, we'll go ahead and start talking about next week. Next week are our All-Star festivities, Monday night. It's going to go down here. Exhibition race in the NRL with the prize on the line. So we'll see how that goes. The Cup Series has a night off Thursday night, much needed break. So we'll get back to the Cup Series action next week, as we're still awaiting our runner-up finisher Jim to join in here. But it doesn't look like he wants to talk too much, understandably. So we'll go ahead. We'll try to get our third place finisher in here. We'll add a TK270 Kelvin to the party, coming home P3 tonight. All right, so now we're going to wait for P3 to join. We'll go ahead and pull up that scheme here. As doesn't look like Jim wanted an interview, but here we are with our third place finisher tonight, TK270 Kelvin. You love Martinsville. You avoided a lot of the chaos. You brought it home for a solid P3. How you feeling after that run? Or not. Kevin doesn't want to talk. Kevin, find your mic. Unmute your mic.
It is unmuted.
Oh, there we go. I can hear you now. How you feeling after that run, my man? Bringing it home P3.
Pretty good. Pretty good. How many laps down was I? I was like, what, one?
One.
Love to see it. Love to see when the top two cars can lap the field. Really, really enjoy that. But no, I felt really good to get third, even though I would accept fifth.
Yeah, you had a top 5 car all night. Martinsville is known to be one of your better tracks, as evidence as you manipulating the schedule, put it on there twice this season.
Okay, listen.
But you proved it yet again here tonight, bringing it home, top 5, third place. Anything you did differently on that final stage to be able to make up some spots there and bring it home in third? Or even after watching that contact with Killam and Ace there at the end, how are you feeling with that?
I'm not gonna lie, I was about like maybe 24 laps to go. I've said like something's gonna happen there in like the last 10 laps, and I'm just gonna take full advantage of it. But so we went back on all of our adjustments throughout the race, and we brought it back to the original setup. Probably maybe a few clicks of wedge over to make it just a little bit tighter, but all in all, it was literally the same exact car that we brought in at the beginning of the race.
Mm-hmm. Well, you brought a good car tonight. We're heading to Charlotte next week. Got the All-Star race on Monday night, and the 600 on Thursday night. Is this third place finish set you up for a good string of runs here? As you're known to be pretty good at Charlotte as well. How's that do for your morale and confidence heading into that track next week?
I feel like it's gonna probably boost my morale just a tiny bit. I don't know how some of these new guys will drive at Charlotte. Either they'll just full send it into turn three or not. Um, but I feel pretty good. I know I gotta race my way into the All-Star race. Uh,
Same with
maybe
me.
if I
I'll be right there with you.
indeed. Um, unless fan vote ends up happening, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
highly doubt that. Nobody likes me. Let's be honest here.
After putting Martinsville on the schedule twice, I don't think you're going to get many votes there,
Dude,
Kevin.
I don't think I'm gonna get a single vote. Probably my own, but no, I'm sure we'll fight our way in somehow, some way, and then on Thursday we'll come out and hopefully we'll have a same end result as season 1 and season 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations on your best finish of the season thus far tonight, P3. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you go? Regroup with your team and celebrate your good finish.
Gotta shout out the team RKR. They stuck with it. Some of them they lost their minds completely after lap 50. Nick even turned into a Frenchman, probably around 200. So
Interesting.
that was something interesting.
Might have to find a soundbite for that.
Oh, dude, I'll make a video for you. Um, but yeah, just thank you to broadcasting the race tonight by yourself. I know it wasn't probably the best ones to watch by far, and you being alone up here, it's kind of boring. Honestly,
Y'all were talking about your
but
sanity on track. I was worried about my own here in the booth by myself.
I don't doubt it, dude. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the team, the league as a whole, can't wait to be back in the playoffs when we go back here and hear even more complaints about this place.
All right. Yeah, as you just mentioned, Cup Series will return to Martinsville Speedway later on this season in the playoffs. Second round of the playoffs. So if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, stay tuned for this whole season. It's going to be interesting. Kevin, congratulations on your P3 run, and we will catch you next week for our All-Star festivities.
Thank you, Gator.
All right, next up here in the NARL, tomorrow night is a big night for the NARL as we have the Eldora Dirt Derby for the Truck Series. And it's not just any Dirt Derby this season. These guys will be running for money. That's right, money is on the line for the Dirt Derby tomorrow night. Cup Series regulars, Xfinity Series regulars will have their chance to race their way in to the Eldora Dirt Derby tomorrow night to join all the rostered Truck Series drivers in a grand festivities. They'll all be racing for $100. 100 big bucks goes to the winner of the Dirt Derby tomorrow night. So that is going to be a can't miss event. So next up will be the Truck Series tomorrow night, Tuesday, Eldora. Wednesday will be the Xfinity Series. They will be doing some short track racing at Richmond Raceway. So next up, that will be the next track for the Xfinity Series. And then for the Cup Series, we are off Thursday for the Cup Series. They will be back in action next Monday night with the All-Star Showdown and the All-Star Race. So those are the next 3 tracks for each series here in the NARL. But can't forget about a little bit of PC2 love as they will be back in action on Saturday night. And they will be going to Donington Park. So make sure to tune in for that as well. So lots happening here in the NARL this coming week. Lots happened tonight on and off the track. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys didn't get too tired of me by myself in the booth tonight. So, for Gator Mike, hope you enjoyed it. All my gnarly ones out there, y'all stay safe. Keep tuning in. Keep showing your support. We appreciate it. And I will catch you guys tomorrow night for the Eldora Dirt Derby for the Truck Series. Y'all have a good night.